or the really bad news.
Okay, so StarWars.com and the Star Wars YouTube channel continued the High Republic shorts, focusing in on the Nile this time, the villains of the High Republic storyline. Did you get a chance to check this one out, Adam?
I did. I really like these things a lot. I'm glad they're doing these.
Mm-hmm.
Because also, for some reason, while I was reading Light of the Jedi, all I could picture about the Nile was that in my head, for some reason, they looked like Predator.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know. I'm glad that, I don't know, that I get a little bit more of a reference point, I guess.
They still kind of look like
They still kind
Predator.
of look like Predator.
Yeah, so you weren't far off with that.
But yeah, I really like these animated intros or spots, or I don't know what you'd call them, but really cool.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm with you. So, yeah, I'm continuing to look forward to the ones that come next, and just getting that visual aid kind of for us readers that have a hard time visualizing these things.
Yeah.
And um next up in news, we have a rumor about the Mandalorian season 3, and that it might not start filming until April. This comes from Star Wars Newsnet, but they got their story from Film and Television Industry Alliance site. I've I'm not familiar with them, but they feel that they're reporting this as a rumor,
Hmm.
that it might not start filming until April, which would mean, usually, historically, for the last two seasons, it's taken about a year from the start of filming to the release.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that puts Mando season 3 in
Maybe
spring
not
of
even in a
2022.
year. I
So,
mean,
yeah,
I'm
maybe a little
pretty
less,
sure. Yeah, I'm
but
pretty sure season two started filming in like December ish, and then was
mhm,
out end of October. So
yeah,
I think like so this story with it was saying that this would film until it wouldn't start filming until April. I think that's about right. The impression that I was getting, when John Favreau was talking about this, and with the investors call, was that we wouldn't be getting season 3 in 2021. I was feeling that it was going to be early 2022. So this starts filming in April, and then we have a new season like February. I think that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. And you know what? April's really not far off. I mean,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
we're already in
It's
February.
wild, right?
Um, just a couple months. So, it's very believable. I could definitely see this being true, even though it is a rumor at
Yeah.
this point. So yeah, I think that
But
time
I
on the
mean, that
table.
I think that makes sense also because the whole thing about that they wouldn't be filming season 3 until after Boba Fett aired was wild anyway. That didn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
No, no,
So to hear that they would start filming in April, which would make sense, they'd probably be done filming Boba Fett by then. Um, I think that makes a lot of sense. So, but again, rumor. We'll see what happens.
yeah. I mean, the way I interpreted what Favreau was saying, just like you said, a little while back, was that, yeah, it was going to start filming this year for sure.
Yeah,
So it seems like that might be the case.
yeah.
In Star Wars gaming news, we have a little bit more information about Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. And talking to the official PlayStation magazine, Don McDermott, who is Ian McDermott's cousin. No, I'm just joking. But I thought that was interesting that she might have some relation to Palpatine.
Long lost
Um,
cousin.
but she's the lead hub designer at TT Games, revealed that the upcoming game will feature around 800 unique characters, and about 300 of them will be fully playable, including Babu Frick. Hey, hey. So 300 playable characters? Like, that blows my mind, Adam. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, that's a lot. Um, are they all separate characters, or are we talking like Ray and Force Awakens clothes versus TLJ clothes versus TROS clothes? Are those three separate characters?
That
That,
could be. It didn't specify that I could see, but that could be.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I guess also it's going to explore planets and space battles across 28 different locations. And another interesting comment from McDermott is that they're going to expand on some parts like that the films maybe didn't expand on. For example,
Okay.
Finn's role in the Rise of Skywalker is getting a boost, as the creative says this is their chance to quote unquote put things right um, with that character. Whether you agree with that or disagree with that statement, you know.
No,
Um,
I mean,
so
Finn as a whole, I believe, through the whole sequel trilogy, not just that one movie, was not great.
right, right, yeah.
Really tailed
So
off after Force Awakens, I think. So any chance to bolster that, I think, is good.
absolutely. So definitely looking forward to that game coming out sometime in the spring, I believe. So yeah, can't wait to check that one out. Next up, we have another rumor, and this rumor also has to do with video games. And that rumor is that we might be getting a kind of Knights of the Old Republic video game happening. So, yeah, Adam, what are your thoughts on this?
I take this news, this rumor, with a crate-sized grain of salt because this rumor has popped up. I swear it pops up every like 6 or 8 months,
At
for the
least, yeah,
last
at least.
however many years. I feel like we've gotten this rumor, this same rumor, over and over and over again. And, it makes sense for it to pop up now that we're branching out with game developing studios and Star Wars. So, of course,
Mhm.
the next rumor that comes up has to be Knights of the Old Republic. Um,
Yeah.
would I like to see this? Yes. Do I think it'll be an actual remake? If this happens, do I think it'll be an actual remake of that game with that story? No. I think this is gonna. I think if it's real, it would be a new story, possibly new characters, um, possibly not even Old Republic. It might be a High Republic game. So I am intrigued by the possibility, but I'm not gonna believe anything until I see some type of uh, concept art or hype trailer or something like that. I'm not falling down that rabbit hole again.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It is what it is at this point, and it's a rumor. And would I love to see it? Yes. Do I think it makes complete sense for them to do it? Yes. Do I think it would be a horrible mistake and missed opportunity for them not to do it? Yes. So yeah, I would love to see it. I mean, this is coming from Bespin Bulletin, I guess. I'm not very familiar with Bespin Bulletin, or if they're reputable or not. And I guess they also reported that this person talked to a couple of people and found out that Jason Schreier
Schreier.
maybe
Yeah.
said that it's not with EA, and will never guess who the studio is that's making this game. And these claims were corroborated by Wushu Studios' Nate Najda, something like that. Um, and that the studio involved isn't so much a mystery, but rather just not a household name most people are aware of. So again, that just adds another layer to the rumor.
Yeah, I think Jason Schreier is pretty reputable. He's written for
Mhm.
some, pretty well known. He's with Bloomberg now, I think, but
Okay.
he's been with some pretty reputable video game reporting companies in his career. But still, I'm not putting any stock in this until I see the real thing.
Yep. I think that's completely fair. And moving on to our, books and comic news for this week, we have the debut episode of Star Wars: The High Republic show that debuted it was on the YouTube channel. And I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I thought it was interesting that we got some concept art for Orla
Yeah.
Durrani, who shows up in Into the Dark, and for me, I've been reading Into the Dark, the early release copy, and just being able to again just see this character. She has the lightsaber is very similar to Dark Ray style, hinged double bladed lightsaber,
Mm-hmm.
which
Yep.
is pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Very cool.
But just Yeah, now I know kind of again what this character looks like, so that was cool to see. Did you get to watch this High Republic show or
No,
anything
I
jump out at you? Or?
didn't, but I took a look at, obviously, at the reveals for it. That Marvel cover looks interesting with Jedi Master Skier kind of not looking in the best of health or situation
Mm-hmm.
at that moment in time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
not looking
I
good.
am very interested to see what's going on there. But I really like how much of an event they're making out of the High Republic, though, because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
feels important. It feels like a big story. So
absolutely. And speaking of the High Republic, I got my copy of Light of the Jedi recently, and I started reading that. I read the first two chapters, and man, it pulled me right in. I love it so far, and so far it has
good.
like kind of like this tragic opening, and I don't know how
Yeah.
if that's going to keep going or what, but but yeah,
No spoilers
it's
here.
no spoilers, but
However, in
I'm
2 weeks we are going to have Alberto from Radio Rebellion on, and there will be
yeah,
spoilers on that show. So,
yeah.
but yeah, no spoilers right now for me, for you.
Yeah, looking forward to that conversation for
Yeah.
sure. And but yeah, that actually wraps it up for the news this week. And I think we're ready to head into our next segment. Hot off the press.